Washington Pod presents EARL Nightingale.
I was chatting with a psychologist and management consultant one day, and he happened to mention that he had conducted classes in prosperity. That is, he had tried to teach poor people how to become well-to-do, prosperous. How well he succeeded at that, I have no way of knowing, but I have little doubt that the subject can be taught. There are thousands of books on how I made $1 million in the stock market, or by raising chickens, or in real estate, or in mail order. It isn't so much the kind of business chosen or the line of work. It's possible to become prosperous in any line. It isn't what you do that's so important. It's more a matter, at least in the beginning, of your attitude. As the late Ernest Holmes once put it, prosperity doesn't just happen. It is first a state of mind. Do you remember Mike Todd's famous comment? He said, being broke is a temporary situation. Being poor is a state of mind. Surveys have indicated that most people equate happiness with enough money to live well. Other surveys have proved that people who are well-to-do are generally happier than poor people. Well, that makes sense. They have fewer money worries. But you run into a great deal of skepticism when you tell poor people that prosperity depends more on the state of mind than on anything else. Few other subjects are surrounded by as many myths, misinformation, and old wives' tales as is the subject of how to become prosperous. And my friend the psychologist told me that a series of questions can usually determine whether or not a person is going to make his mark financially. One is to ask the person how much money he intends to be worth by the time he's reached a certain age. This is followed by a question which asks how much money he wishes he could be worth by the same age. If the two figures are the same, if the person questioned intends to be worth the same amount he wishes he could be worth, chances are he'll make it. He's serious about it, and has the attitude that says, I will, not, oh, I wish, or I hope I will. As Ernest Holmes put it, are you interested in making money? In running your business successfully? In getting a better salary? Of course you are. You want to be prosperous, and this is only right and sensible. The plain, practical, everyday problem of money-making is a definite part of living, and the answer to it is summed up in these words. Prosperity awaits man's recognition and acceptance of it. Or it can be stated another way. Your financial success already exists, but it is waiting for you to see it and accept it as your own. Just decide on what's prosperity for you, and then head out, get busy. And it's usually a good idea to start where you are. There's possibly more opportunity lurking within your present environment and what you are now doing than you can even imagine. Once you create the proper mental attitude, the ideas you need will be attractive to you. They'll come right out of your own subconscious. Then, if your attitude is still right, you'll act on your ideas. But it all starts with the right attitude.